Oh, that's like Santa at the bottom?
Did you see a high dive right there?
On the rocks, yeah. No! How are you?
Good. Do you guys rent out the tubing? This is our first time here, so we were just wondering. You guys rent out the tubing?
We do. They're
Okay.
$3 an hour plus tax.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. My sister lives in Deland, and it's like we were going, this morning we went to Silver Springs, and we went past this, and I'm like, they have a park. Except you don't have camping.
Yeah.
But hey, it's okay. It's a beautiful pool there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Very nice. I like that. Yeah, we've been coming here for years in Deland, and we never knew about it.
Really?
It's like
Oh,
a
I'm glad
hidden.
you found us.
Yeah, me too. Hidden treasure. Trying to keep it to yourself, right? Thank you. Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And then I can focus on that.
Over in there, you'll see the house up there on the hill. That's actually an Indian mound built by the Mayaka Indian in this area. They started in this area some 6,000 or so years ago. They would go in the water and grab these snail shells, apple snails, and would eat them, and then they would throw these snails up on the ground and build hills, mounds, stuff like that with them.
The snail, yeah. Okay.
So they would boil them and eat them. You notice almost all of them are always whole. Some are cracked, but most of them are whole. And they say they were, like I said, in this area maybe as early as 6,000 years ago or so.
Wow. And you say there's some shells inside that water also?
Yeah, there's shells all
snails,
around,
yeah.
and if you go in the boil, you can see where the activity is over there, kind of past the orange ball. The orange ball is just where some divers are playing. But the actual spring is down about 30 feet.
Wow.
And if you go down and get quiet and listen, you can actually hear the snail shells down there chinkling from the water.
Oh,
Turning them up.
that is cool.
Yep.
Wow.
But over here you have a bunch of the modern snails that because of the flood, they're coming up maybe where the grass is and stuff. And then we have a bird called a limpkin. That's
You made a flood from since Hurricane?
Hurricane Ian, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're still up about maybe 5 or 6 feet or so higher than normal.
Oh, wow.
That's normally about a 3-foot waterfall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's normally a lot louder, and it's a really beautiful little waterfall.
Wow.
Is that part of this? Is a tour or something? The boat.
So that boat operates with the same vendor.
From
Yeah,
here?
correct. Yeah, they dock right here.
Oh.
And there's their sign, but it's 50-minute tour, $16 or something. $15, $16.
For how many minutes?
50, about an hour.
For 16?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is good.
So they go down around in
Is that,
a couple miles or so.
Is that every day or?
Yeah, they go probably.
Yeah, there's mud lakes
It's
on the
either
other
3 or
side.
4 times a day, maybe 5.
So Monday through Sunday.
We got another street thing
yes.
down here
Another what?
on Mud Lake, and you can walk up.
So
There's
around
a
the
tower you used to be able to walk out to.
around the corner to the left is Spring Garden Lake. You go a little bit further and you have Lake Woodruff.
Oh, see, we
And
used
then
to
you
we used to call that one Mud Lake,
Okay.
and then Lake Woodruff.
Yep. So they're calling it Spring Garden Lake.
Oh.
If you look on Google Maps,
Oh,
that's what
okay,
it
that's
has.
different.
Wow.
And then past Lake Woodruff, you have Lake Dexter, and then you have the St. Johns River. Now there's another big Indian mound and stuff on island. They call it Tick Island,
Yes.
right around the end there. It's I think it's between Woodruff and Dexter. I think is where Tick Island is.
Yeah, so you grew up around here, right, Donald?
I grew up about 20 minutes north, small town called Seville.
And that's how come you
What's
know
your
so
name?
much about this.
Donald Lewis. Yeah.
Donald Lewis, yeah.
Yep. And then, so interesting thing, this is 2020, Florida. Got a town 20 minutes from here, about 40 minutes from Daytona. Guess what the population is? It's not even 1,000 yet.
I grew up there.
It's still like 900, 910 or something.
Well, that's a good price. Well,
I like
thanks,
the way- I like
Donald.
the way
Thanks,
it's
nice
Donald. I
little-
really appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
It's really lit up on there. I've never seen a pontoon so high.
Yeah, he said that they've gone with a lot bigger pontoons,
Yeah, I've never seen.
and so it is
so,
sitting up.
so elevated off the ground.
Yeah, that's really high.
Yeah.
Now, one thing a lot of people don't realize, but like if you're in a kayak or if you're in a paddleboard where you're standing up, that little bit of elevation actually allows you to look into the water better.
Oh, really?
And I'll tell you, have you been
I
to
wanna-
Blue Spring State Park?
Yes, I have.
You notice how the walkways are up, maybe 20 feet or so.
Right, right.
You're looking down in the water and you can see a lot better.
Oh.
It cuts the glare out because your angles, you're not looking across and getting that
Oh,
glare.
that is cool.
That's one of my favorite things about Blue Spring.
Yeah, Blue Spring is a beautiful park. This is a beautiful place also.
Now, Alexander and Silver Glen actually have clearer water. Yeah, so like this one, the visibility is maybe about 30 feet or so
Oh.
because the silt doesn't flow out. It's not an underflow, it's an overflow.
What was it last year? This whole
And-
thing turned brown when the sinkholes opened up Ponce De
Yeah,
Leon,
yeah,
and this whole thing was like brown color.
yeah, the tea colored, yep.
Wow.
Visibility at Blue Spring is probably somewhere in the 70 to 90 feet. And then, but Alexander and Silver Glen, visibility can be 200 to 300 feet. Really clear water, really clear water.
Well, can I take a picture of the back of your shirt?
What you can
then?
do is, yeah, I can do that. You can do that, or I can give you the number. But you are more welcome to take it.
Elite scuba.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And like I said, we're on right on US 1 in Ormond Beach. Not too far from 95. So
Okay.
kind of up that way a little bit.
Okay.
And we're out here almost every weekend with a class. Takes 2 weekends to get certified.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be consecutive weekends.
Right.
Just depending on what your schedule is. But it only takes 2 weekends.
2 weekends. And what's the youngest?
10.
10 years.
Yep.
Okay. Our grandchildren got a little ways to go. Okay, well, thank you so much.
You bet.
All right. Bye-bye.
What was that? That was calling me. 3697. I don't know who called it.
Here, it goes into here. See it right there where it's coming out?
$60 for not talk to the phone. Senior, 15,